morning. I am going to switch things up just a little bit. For those of you that just are here to get the daily reading, I'm going to start off with those right away. For those that are interested more in the vlog and the homesteading and things like that, I'm going to leave those to the end of the With that said, I would appreciate if you would like, comment, subscribe, and share all of the things that you're supposed to do on YouTube. Keep us moving along so that we have a community to play with. I will jump right into it today. So this is the card for today. Again, we're in Halloween week, so that's kind of fun. I wanted to just remind you all that we do have the Halloween party, virtual Halloween party on Discord on Saturday night. So if you want information about that, you can find that in the description below or in the comments. A few shuffles. We seem to be getting repeats a lot. All right, we'll go with it. Willow the Wisp. Interesting, because I know somebody else got this card very recently. So, let's see. Treasures hidden in the shadows. Oh, I was just talking about this yesterday. All the time I talk about it because it's the whole basis to pretty much everything that I talk about and believe and coach, and it's all about, you know, integrating. That was the whole conversation yesterday. Check out the video from yesterday in the you know, the link in the corner. It's about finding the gifts that we have, and they're hidden in the shadows of what we dislike about ourselves. So that's really kind of a cool exclamation point on yesterday's reading. Let me go ahead and read in the book the first little bit. Oh, this card is so cool though. There's just yeah, of course I'll have the card. You'll be able to see the entire card and the book description in the Discord channel also. But there's some butterflies in here and like fairy wings. It's really cool. The card's really cool. So it's a 62, which is an 8, which is a really powerful number in its own right. So Willow the Wisp. Treasures hidden in the shadows, the great mystery and epiphanies. Willow the Wisp hovers in her luminescent glory above the twilight moors of your life, whispering for you to step into the fog, into the mystery, the unknown. You may have been visited by her before, but though intrigued, you refused her invitation. It would be safer, you decided, to remain on the journey you know. This is everything that is right now. It's all about staying in your safe space versus stepping out into the unknown and living outside your box, you know, everything outside the current box. We talked about this last week. It feels scary and we don't really want to do it, and we can't even imagine what we're capable of and what's waiting for us outside of our box, because that's the limits that we know. And so it's scary to think that you could go into the unknown, and everything that you're desiring is in the unknown right now, and you can't bring it to you without going into the unknown. It's in the shadows. It's the idea that you have to step out into the scary spaces. And I guess this kind of makes me think of the phrase or the saying, comfort zone is a great place to be, but nothing ever grows there. So with that said, I hate that phrase. Do you guys like that phrase? I hate that phrase. I'm gonna try not to use it because it really, I don't know, there's something about it. So welcome to my crazy. Do you like it here? Anyways, just step out of your comfort zone. It's time to grow. It's time for all of us to grow. It's time for humanity to expand, and we can't do that if we don't step into the unknown. You guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take one step into the unknown. Do one scary thing today. Step out of the shadows and find your gifts. All right, guys, you have a great day. And For those of you sticking around for the vlog, I don't actually have a whole lot to say. As some of you know, we're in an RV and we're in central Minnesota, which is going to pose a bazillion challenges for this winter. And we've been kind of pushing the envelope a little bit. Again, that the safety zone. And we've been kind of hoping that the water won't freeze. So we've been kind of on and off with the water. We had a couple nights that it was below freezing, and we did have some water freeze in the hoses. We haven't had any pipes or anything freeze. So we're at the tail end of that. We're not going to be able to push it any farther. We've got a couple nice nights the rest of this week, and by Halloween we will be completely off water, and that should prove to be interesting. And there's something super intriguing to me about this whole idea, because I know it's going to be one of the most challenging times of my life, and I am looking forward to it in a way that is really unique. There's something that has to be learned, and I think even already we've been learning a lot about what we really need to survive, and just letting go of some of those attachments to stuff. Don't get me wrong. We still have a whole bunch of stuff in the pole barn, and we don't know what's going to work and what's not. So we're holding on to everything until we kind of see what happens next. But for now, it's important that we do this. I don't know if it's some challenge of the universe saying, all right, if you're going to leave Minnesota for the winters, you're going to really get good at understanding what it is you're leaving. But that's kind of, jokingly, but I think there's a lot to be said for learning what we're truly capable of and what you can truly endure. And not that we need to be putting ourselves purposely in a hard space. It's not about that. It's just life put us here for whatever reason, and we've decided to embrace that, and instead of fighting it, go with the flow and really try and prepare and plan and meet it head on with an attitude of growth and excitement for the adventure, as opposed to dread and fighting it the whole way. So again, it's about mindset. This is not anyone, well, I shouldn't say anyone. Some people out there, maybe this is their dream. A lot of people love winter camping and winter RVing, and we watch a couple of them on YouTube that do, and it's their favorite season. It's not ours. So, but life changes faster than you can anticipate sometimes, and so we're going with the flow. So that's the winter update. We have a whole bunch of other stuff to do. We did the garage sales earlier, you've heard mentions of, and so we have to clean out some space because we will be inside the pole barn for the winter due to the wind and snow and everything. So we're hoping that that's going to work okay, and we'll see. But we have to clean up the rest of the garage sale stuff in order for that to happen. So that's going to be our projects over the next week or so. And we're kind of in a holding pattern on the canning because there's so many outdoor things that have to get done. The garden is being torn apart. I haven't been out there this week, but I know that they've been out there working very hard in tearing the garden out and cleaning it up so that it can compost over the winter and be ready for the spring. And yeah, that's just a lot of weather related stuff right now. So we're just waiting for the cold. Thankfully, we haven't really had too much cold. It's been very mild, and we haven't had any snow yet. So it's coming though, sooner than we would like, I think. At any rate, other than that, super excited about the Halloween party on Saturday. I hope to see some of you out there. As you can see, I am in a different direction today. I just decided to try the other side. The shelves still empty, because I can't seem to find the time to do the shelves. I need to sand them, I need to stain them, and then I want my crystals back, because these are all supposed to be covered with crystals and fairy lights and everything. I'm like anxiously waiting to get that done. So that's another update, and you probably don't even care about it. I'm just rambling at this point, but let me do another highlight on this Willow of the Wisp and treasures hidden in the shadows. So what treasures are hidden in your shadows? I guess we're gonna find out what treasures are hidden in our winter shadows this winter. So that's what I have for you guys today. I will talk to you tomorrow.